close that. Grab this menu from last night. We'll turn on monetization so I can make $5 off the ad revenue. Whoa, Mike's side was fast with that thumbnail. Holy cow, man. Mike's side's got it down. What's up, Mr. Blue Moon? What's up, David Fillerdo? How's it going, Jeff? All right, so we're going to call this pricing up new slabs and Pokemon card live stream. Is there anything going on right now? We have the Ultra Prism box break. All right, we have the versus Charizard slab break. There we go. Yeah, we call it a Pokemon card live stream, but to be honest, at this point, we open up so many other card sets that I think when you add them all together, we open more of those than we do open Pokemon. Got me thinking, you know. Maybe it's time to offer like booster packs with WEISS hits in them or something like that. You know what I mean? Like custom booster packs. I don't know, just something I'm thinking about. There we go. Ooh, I like this song that's playing. It's just the card shop live stream. Yeah, like we're opening all kinds of stuff. Ooh, I love this song. Pokemon League Night. That's the name of this. Can I see the Star Wars you have? Well, this is the real popular Star Wars. Darth Vader. Stopping in to drop a like, but got some work to get done. Have a nice day, Mr. What the Pack. So, we got some slabs. I gotta price these up and get them moving. What I'm gonna start with doing, we're gonna start removing some of the slabs from the table, ones that didn't sell. You know what? I'm not gonna even look at them. They're just going. Excuse me. They're going back here. Cards that didn't sell. How much is the SLAB-AWAY extend? Oh, how much to extend your SLAB-AWAY period? So it's $25 and you get an additional 6 months. Definitely not a bad idea if you think you're going to miss that first 6 months, because eventually I do repo the slabs. And it would be sad if you miss a card that you really wanted. All right. Well, look how far away those are now. They're really far back there. Yeah, this is the popular Star Wars pack. This is Star Wars Topps Chrome. It's about $20 a pack. It's a premium booster pack. It has a very high chance of the signature. I'm estimating about 2 signatures a box at this point. Ooh, a 9 Slowpoke. Beautiful, man. That's what this table looks like empty. Yeah. You're used to only seeing it full. What's up, Giovanni B? We do this eventually. We take all the slabs and remove them and then start all over again. I got boxes like this, just boxes full of unpurchased slabs, and they rotate back onto the table one day. And when they rotate back on, they feel fresh again. And people go, ooh, maybe I want that. Lie down on a table. What? So here's a lovely Slowpoke. Now, the price is going to determine if I keep them or sell them. Because I am also collecting PSA 9 Cardos cards. Alright, the cheapest one on this Slowpoke... Oh, hold on. I misspelled it. There we go. Wow. So he is going to be offered for sale. He is a whopping $170. There we go. Now, that's the kind of price that I expect. Because if this was a 10, he'd be like $400. So that's appropriate, finally. Some of these Cardos cards were underpriced, and I was like, damn, I'm just going to hold. How many cards that have that grade? Population. Here I am to remind you again to check with PSA. I'm telling you every day by your own request. Right. Yes, so we need to find out. PSA, apparently, they gave me a store credit, and I don't know how to redeem it. And I was I have a submission with them right now that they're working on. It's a booster pack submission, and I was wondering maybe when they charge me for it, they'll just remove the money that I have an account with them from there. But I know you don't want to wait that long, so I just need to find out how I use it. You know what it is? I'm not looking forward to trying to contact PSA, because PSA is so impossible to contact unless you want to wait on the phone all day long. So this will be just $46. Very cute. It should apply automatically, it says Gordon Rules. That's why I'm wondering. Okay, we got a little Diglett. Look at him, he's using Dig. We're playing some calm Pokemon music. Actually, I really like this OST. Here we are. Diglett. You know, I should compile a playlist like this and upload it to my own channel, so I can listen to my own channel's work. Do 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 do. So I'm getting my 2022 taxes in. Boy, I owe a lot of taxes. But I was anticipating that. I had a big chunk of cash, and I mean a really big chunk of cash, just waiting around for that to arrive. So we've been waiting this whole time. So I won't be short on cash to do that, but man, the cost of doing a business, man. Government says, give me all this money. It doesn't help that my wife is a high earner too, because it kind of pushes us into a high bracket apparently. If you buy an electric car, you save $7,500. What? You probably want to keep private. Who's private? Sent ZELLE to extend the slab. Sounds good, man. Yeah, that's a popular thing to do, by the way. I had someone do that, I think, last week. My wife sent me naughty text messages. Here's Magneton. Wow, how does this make sense? So for the PSA 7, it's like $111. That just doesn't make sense. So I'm not going to follow that price pattern. We're going to make it $50, which makes mine way cheaper than the cheapest buy it now online. Okay. Does your wife have any slabs of her own? Yeah, she owns a couple slabs. She got a special slab that I encapsulated for her of a card that she pulled on Christmas, because I bought her a booster pack of Lost Thunder. I did that in 2017, way before I started this business. And I bought it for her because she had never opened Pokemon cards before. Oops, I was supposed to say Nidoran Cardos. So she holds on to that. It's a fun little memory. Okay, so that'll be about $40 for this card. It's on the account and will apply automatically. I'll call them if you want. Can I do that? Yeah, you can do that if you want. I don't mind. You can ask them how, you know, if you end up contacting them, ask them, how can I look up whatever vouchers or like credits I have on my account? Ask them that. Because I was in my account, I could not find any sort of like account tab or option where you can see what kind of credits you have on your account. Okay, so maybe if it's a feature on their website that you can figure that out, I could go find it. Any Nidoking cards? Ooh, we had a really nice Nidoking in the piles I just took off the menu. Let me go find it. So this is a very special Nidoking. Let me find it. But it might not be what you're looking for, but oh, we're gonna need this. We can't take that off. That's got to stay on the table. Oh man, these cards are so good. I don't even feel like taking these down. Should have just left these up. Some of these cards are amazing. Oh, here's the Magby. So we need the Magby too. He's the mini break. Where is he? Well, I don't see him now. It was a holographic Nidoking. I'm sorry. I thought he was in this pile. Maybe not. Yeah, I had a... well, I'll tell you what it was. It was a Merlin Prism Nidoking. Merlin Prism Nidoking. These, I got some cards to sell here. There's that Umbreon. I think the price on Umbreon will go up now that people understand that he was stolen out of the boxes. Maybe. Okay, let's get started. Let me have a sip of this drink. I thought you were smart, mister. When the current MLB cards run out, will you get a new set? That's exactly right, yes. Michael Dice says he'll take 10 Azure Lanes. What's up, Michael Dice? When did he order this? 12 hours ago. Michael Dice, are you here, Michael Dice? Michael Dice, he sounds new. I don't think we have a Michael Dice. I'm going to send Michael Dice a PayPal penny message. How does it feel having the Umbreon in your position? It just feels like a card I need to sell. I don't really want to collect that card for now. I'll collect them years later. Right now, I just want to make money selling them. There are cards that I do want. There are cards I'm actively looking for. Not that one, though. But I don't know, maybe I should keep one. You know, I was wrong about it before. I said it should fall in price, and I was wrong about that. Alright, so I'm going to send Mr. Michael Dice a penny refund and explain to him what's going on. Okay, so he has now received a penny back. Hopefully he notices this. And this is his. Mr. earns a fat load on slab breaks and people go crazy. Sometimes I earn a fat load on slab breaks. You want to know, slab breaks are just okay. They're not the biggest earner. Did you know that? Yeah, slab breaks are just okay. Slab breaks are priced so that they make an amount of money that is not competing with other things that I sell, let's say. Hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. That's a bit loud. You know what makes me really good money? When I get a card that grades 10 and it flips like triple or quadruple its original price. So yeah, that makes really good money. Actually, you know, I've made pretty good money sometimes flipping a promo. So it'll be like a promo card and I just have it because I'm trying to get the booster packs out of it to sell the booster packs, and I'll grade the promo, and whatever it grades into a 10, boom, made a ton of money on a promo. So, you know, yeah, actually some of the big money is made in grading, not really in opening boosters or, you know, selling off a slab for more than it cost. Can you do a break on Rainbow Pikachu? We did do one of those, and it ended. So, but actually, I think the thing that has made me the very, very, very most money has been when a card set is left alone for a long period of time, and then you sell it for a profit. So, a great example of that, I'm going to show you guys a great example because I like to teach. So, these guys right here. Oh, did I ping the Discord, by the way? I pinged the Discord, correct? Yeah, I did. Okay, good. So, here's my Evolutions pack. Did you hear about the Pokemon employee stealing hits? I did. I bought this pack back in the day from a box that would have cost me about $130. Now I'm selling the box for more than, I don't know how much I'm selling the box for. I think, let me look at, so let me look it up. I gotta look at my price. So we're gonna do 30 by 36. So when a full box of Evolution sells, and one most recently sold for me, the box cashes out at $1,080. That's nothing compared to like a slab break. So a slab break can make me some money, but this is where the real money is. So the difference is about a $950 profit. So I'm making a $950 profit on every box of Evolutions that I sell. And that's not because of, it's because the box was allowed to get old and go way up in price. Another great example, I've got some Team Rocket boxes that I paid like $4,000 and $8,000 for. Well, I look at the price online. It's like, I think the price is between 12 and 15,000 now. And when I go to sell mine, it'll be a little bit over that, because I like to charge a premium when I do a box break, because you get the experience of being in the box break. You get the guarantee that your cards are coming out of a box that's opened live, so you can see it hasn't been tampered with at all. So people really value that, and those box breaks do eventually finish. So I'll sell a little over market price, and in the end, I'll go from like 4,000 for that box to like maybe 17,000 for that box. I don't know. And it just depends on what price we choose. And so there's some huge money to be made doing something like that. But the very first step was taking the box and letting it age. Like wine, right? Wine goes up in price when it gets real old. It's kind of like that. There's some big money doing that. You have to be patient, though, and you have to have money in order to do that. Whoa, Brian Foucault just did a $750 payment. Holy moly, man. That's SLAB-AWAY. What did you have, Brian? Probably something that I'm going to miss. PSA 9 Lugia. Oh, man. Yeah, that's that Lugia. Here you are. You're updated to having $2,000 left on it. Yes, sir. That is a beautiful card. You're getting it at a much better price than I am. So here's an example of me losing money. Brian Foucault is buying this Lugia from me. Let's see, which Lugia is it? Not these. The Team Rocket box sold for $14K, I think, the other day on PWCC. Oh, well, there you go. And that was an auction. And so I would probably try to sell mine around $17,000 in a break. And eventually it would sell. It takes time, but it does eventually sell. And then we would have a really fantastic stream that day. Breaks are always super cool. People love those. We usually get a higher view count. And so I've gone from an $8,000 box to selling it for $17,000. What is that, like a $9,000 return? That's a chunk of money. So, and then I have to pay taxes on that. So the government rakes my booty cheeks over the coals. Excuse me. He's getting it for 2.9. You know how much I paid for this Lugia? I paid $6,000 for this Lugia. I'm losing $3,000 on this one, guys. So there you go. So I don't always win. I'm losing $3,000 on this one. Brian's getting it at a much better price than I did. And it's because I bought it at the wrong time. I learned a lot about this. I should make a video out of this card. I learned a lot from this card. You know what I did wrong with this? 112 increase on the TR box for you. Oh, thanks, man. What I did wrong with this Lugia, I bought him when he was in the news. Never buy a card that everybody's talking about. If everyone's talking about it, it's probably overpriced. If everyone's focused on it, somebody with money is buying it and raising the price on it. So at the time, a Lugia had just sold for like 100,000, the PSA 10 version of the card. And I'm like, I'm going to go get me a 9 because those are going to go up in price like the 10 did. Well, the 10 never sold for that much ever again. Right now, I think there's a 10 for 75. And the price of the 9s absolutely plummeted right afterwards. So it went from 6,000, and then in 1 year it went to 3,000. It lost half of its value. I lost 3,000 on this, 3,100 in fact. So learn from my mistake. Don't buy cards that are in the news. They tend to be overpriced. I don't know if that's true 100% of the time, but if it's in the news, people are focusing on it. People are driving up the price on it during that time period. I buy cards sneaky now. I buy cards people aren't really talking about anymore, because those are the cards that I think you do get a better price on them. So, you know, like this versus Charizard. Nobody's really talking about versus Charizard. So now it's probably a good time to pick him up because he's a cool card. And, oh, by the way, we are doing a break on that Charizard. Let's see how many spots are left on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 spots. So we need 11 more spots. We could finish it in the daytime stream. That Charizard could end. Is that Misty available for SLAB-AWAY? The Card Economist graded one? No, that belongs to... who does that belong to? It was a card I had to spend a bunch of money to reacquire. You know what happened? I believe John misshipped it to a guy who had a very similar name to the guy it actually belonged to. And then he sold it on eBay rather than returning it to me. So I ended up finding the card on eBay, and the guy who I got it from said, well, I had to pay to get this, so you're going to have to buy it from me. So I bought it from him. So I lost about $300 on that Misty because of that shipping mistake. Think of that, guys, a $300 shipping mistake. Now, I don't know if, in theory, it could have been my fault. It might have been my fault. I don't know. Maybe I put the wrong name down on the slab. I don't think I would have, though. I am number 73 now, going down in PSA queue. 73 people in line. So Kurt Eirig is next. He wants to apply $100 towards Slab-AWAY. Wow, today is a Slab-AWAY day. Kurt Eirig has a Blastoise going to 371. I would like to say, you know, a large part of the services I offer nowadays is I go out and I acquire a very expensive card, and then I help you finance to pay it down. Damn, what a clown. Well, the guy on eBay is fine. I understand his position. He paid money for it. He doesn't want to just give it back to me for free. But it's the guy before him who got it by mistake. He didn't do the right thing and return it. He knew the card wasn't his because it likely had the other guy's name on it. So it probably would have said Brian something on it. And so instead of returning it like a good Samaritan, he decided to cash out on it. And that's the reality of the world we live in. But let me tell you something. If I had to have friends and family and neighbors, I would always, and this is true for you guys too, I know it's true. Who would you choose to live next to? The guy who returns the card or the guy who keeps it and says, what's mine now? Right? Who do you want to form a society with? Who do you want for your neighbor? Who do you want for a brother or sister? The kind-hearted person. So, you know, it's a sad thing to see people behave that way. And eventually it leads to because people make mistakes, and that's all right. I've made mistakes in life, and I honestly think that stealing is a mistake. You shouldn't do it, especially if it's just for extra cash. You're not literally starving to death. You shouldn't do it. It's bad for it's bad for your brain, in my opinion, to steal stuff because it makes you feel this immediate gratification that's only possible by doing something that's so, you know, so capable of putting you in trouble. I have his name, by the way, the guy who did this. I have his name. I saved it because I bought a cheap item from him off his eBay, so I have his name and address. But, you know, I was going to be all petty about it and tell him, hey, you better buy. I said, no, that's not right either. Two wrongs don't make a right. Anyways, yeah, so in the larger sense, if you want to live in a first world beautiful society, like let's compare us to Japan, everyone's got to kind of collectively agree not to steal and not to break the rules. And to the degree that your society does that, you live in a good one. And to the degree that your society cheats and steals and does other terrible things, you live in a kind of like an armpit country. And eventually all the smart people leave the worst places to leave, eventually. And so that's how you end up with, like, for example, ghettos or something like that, where nobody will touch. Food deserts that nobody will touch. We don't want to come near you. You're a bad neighbor. So here we go. Next up, we have Daniel Corona. I have a bag, one fusion strike. You got it, Daniel. All right, Daniel. Americans are very self-centered. Well, we're definitely more about individuality. The Japanese are more about the collective. But the bigger question is, why are the Japanese so good at not breaking the law? That's a better question. Japan has one of the lowest rates of law breaking in the entire world. Maybe they're just better humans. Maybe it's in the Japanese gene. You know what I mean? Or maybe it's just a stronger culture, belief system that the children were integrated into. Who knows? Could be a combination. Probably a combination. I'm a strong believer in, like, genetic outcomes. Like, the results of the way that you behave are closely related to who you were born from. Because I behave a lot like my parents, I think. And I noticed that the people I've known in life, they behave kind of like their parents. So I think, and you could say you're just modeling the parents. No, I think it's deeper than that. I think you literally get your brain from them. Mr. Daniel, here we are. You got a big boy bag. During the World War Cup, they picked up all their trash in the stands. It's probably their culture. Is it, though? Is it just culture? Here's an argument. Where does culture come from? Can anyone explain that? Where does culture come from? What if culture is just the expression of the people? You know what I'm saying? Like, each group creates a culture of their own. Well, maybe the culture is just an aggregate representation of who they are as individuals. You see what I'm saying? So culture, you could argue that, oh, well, the culture is just wrong, that's all. Maybe not. Maybe the culture is accurate. It's an accurate reflection of the people who practice it. Pirates Enjoyer says, big slab break. You got it, man. There we are. Up to 10 years in prison for stealing in Japan. Mister just sent for shipping and $5 tip for John. Oh, cool. $5 tip for John. Here we are. I guess they get a different brain cells. All right. Put this over here. Yeah, well, they might. They might have different brain cells. That's a real thing. You pinged a scored? I believe I did. Let me look. Yep, I certainly did. Okay, next up we have Mr. Halil, 2 Paramount War English. These are pricey, aren't they? In some countries, people get tied up and beat with sticks by the whole community. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that you have to strike fear. You have to strike fear into people to stop them from stealing. Otherwise, they're just going to do it. Did the sub list go off yet? No, it did not. There's just 1 spot left in it. Wow, look at that, man. You got Yuda Secret. I believe this man just pulled a big hit. Mr. Halil, look at that. All right, beautiful, man. Here we are. Oh my God, this is Corona. The Utah. How about that, Mr. Halil? Halil, this is going to go into the cool kids box. So whenever you do ship it, don't forget to mention it. That's the chase. Oh, that's weird. That sleeve felt shorter. Mister, the menu's not in the description. Try refreshing. Try refreshing, okay? Congratulations, Mr. Halil. So this is a good enough card to go into that cool kids box. At the end of the day, we're animals, not robots. Amazing. That's a $13 card, says Alex. Is it really? I don't know. Now, Halil's got these leftover cards. Let's go find his bag. What do you think about the Pokemon Company knowingly selling a product that contained 5,000 to 20,000 less Altards? I got no problem with it, especially now that we're aware of it. But here's the deal. You can't, what are you trying to do to the Pokemon card company? Are you trying to call them some sort of criminal or something? They didn't steal their cards. To them, this is a catastrophe. They hate this. Pokemon card company hates this. They probably want to prosecute the original guy who did it. So they're probably going to create more security measures to make sure it doesn't happen again. Because I believe they own the printing company now. And to them, this is terrible. You know, it makes people feel like, oh man, I don't want to buy Pokemon. It's a ripoff, right? I don't know what they can do about it at this point other than say, well, you can keep buying it, but now you know. You know what I mean? You know now. What is the Cool Kids box? Plenty of buy nows for $9 on eBay. Oh, are you guys saying it's not as rare as you think? What would you have not done in the early collecting career? What wouldn't I have done? Here's what I would have done. I would have bought much more. Actually, here's what I would have done. I would have pulled out a bank loan, and then I would have bought the first edition base set Charizard back when he was just $65,000. That would have changed my whole life. But, of course, nobody knew he was going to go. Back then, $65,000 for one Pokemon card and pulling out a bank loan for that, you would have been seen like you were some effing insane person. So, but that's what I would have done. I gotta sneeze. I would have bought BTC back when it was $20. Yeah, same deal, exactly. Aw, she's so cute. Jigglypuff's a great card. Okay, so let's see. We've got an Osvaldo Jimenez. SLAB-AWAY Extend. Osvaldo Jimenez. You got it, man. Man, you're gonna take lots of time to pay that down, huh? Okay, let's go back. Mr. Ink Urban Ink. It's Eric Guzman. 3 Disney. Okay, Mr. Eric. I sent a Zelle order that included shipping the slabs finally I was bugging you about. Oh, cool. You can ship on my cards. I have 2 slabs that were graded a while ago. All right, sounds good. Do you mean they were graded by PSA a long time ago? Totodile, Cyndaquil, or Chikorita? So, you know, I don't think the starters from Gen 2 were as popular as Gen 1. So that's Meganium for Alligator and Typhlosion. Now, if you're including the final evolutions, I would have to go with the Cyndaquil. I like Typhlosion best. And then if you're talking about the starter Pokemon, I still have to go with the Cyndaquil. I like Cyndaquil. Yep, Cyndaquil all the way. Okay, you get the Chipmunks. Yes, a long time ago. I bought some Doge the day before it exploded. I'm sad I didn't buy more. Hey, let me ask you a question, Big Goozer. Were those slabs under a different... were they under a nickname? Let me know if they were under a nickname. Here we are. And if they were, can you remember the nickname? That'll be important for John. Gen 2 had the weakest starters. Well, I'm not really a fan of any starters from any era except for Gen 1. Can you guys name some really good starters that you think came out of the more recent eras? I definitely didn't like Sword and Shield. I thought it was terrible. And I don't really like the new Gen whatever 9 or whatever it is. I don't like them either. The new ones. Gen 3. What was Gen 3? That was Ruby Sapphire. And the starters were... I can't remember the starters. Gen 4. That's Diamond Pearl. I can't remember the starters then either. There's too many there's too many gens. Is Merlin Series 3 just as rare as Series 2? It is actually, yes. So Blue Boy says Torchic. No, I don't like Blaziken. Mudkip. Don't like Quagsire or whatever his name is. And Trico. That's Sceptile. Nope, I didn't like any of those either. Piplup. Piplup is one of the cutest. Okay, Mr. Eric Guzman. He is one of the cutest starters, for sure. I mean, he's a baby penguin. How can you... You have to like him. I like Cyndaquil as a starter. Turtwig, Piplup, Chimchar. Oh, I hate monkeys. Monkeys are awful. They're so annoying and ugly. But Piplup's really cute, so that's pretty good. Turtwig, I don't like his evolution. I think it's a bit ugly. The Torterra or whatever. 3 to 6 best starters. They fell off. Then they fell off. Geodude. Yeah, I'm more into Geodude. Whenever I play Pokemon, you know, the first thing I do is I capture a different Pokemon, usually a Psychic type or something, and that becomes my main Pokemon. I don't keep the starter Pokemon. I don't like any of them. That's true with Gen 1 as well. So Gen 1, the first thing I did was I ran off and caught an Abra, and I trained it into a Kadabra. That became my main Pokemon. That was how I played the game all those years back. That's what I enjoyed. Eric. Oh, by the way, did Eric Goozer... They were under Eric Guzman. Evolution Charmander, Evolution Magikarp, and a trainer tag team Cynthia. Okay, very good. Oh, wow. I don't even have your address here, unless I misspelled it. Maybe there's a... Ah, here it is. There's a K in your name. So I still have the same address as before, because we're using a saved address. Okay, we're going to print this label out. How's the PayPal line? Pretty short. If you guys ever need to jump the line, there's a $10 fee and you can jump the line. There we go. I still have one mute on an A Perez from last night. Please use it. Hold on. All right, so to do this, once again, I have to do it from my laptop. It used to be really easy to do it from the YouTube app. All right, so... Ran, a true Bud Light drinker. All right, there you go, Perez. Too funny, man. Mister, did you buy 3 of those cards? Cardos, Misty, Nurse, Joys. I bought 2 of them, I think. I was in negotiation to buy the 3rd one, and then someone from, I think, our community heard me talking about them, and I think he bought it, which is fine with me anyways, because the goal is to get them purchased up. That's the goal. There we go. All right. I don't know how many I have. All I know is it's a cute, Misty outfit that you never see, so it's likely underpriced. Devin Morales, here's $200 for my SLAB-AWAY. Wow, today is a SLAB-AWAY day. SLAB-AWAY payments coming in, man. Devin. Darren. Here it is, Devin Morales. And it's done. Wow, all right, Devin Morales. So what Devin did was he finished paying off 2 packs for the base set booster box break. Wonderful, man. So that's paid off now. Crazy. I wanted one now. There is none on the market. So guys, don't forget, we are doing a base set box break. And as people finish paying down their packs, we'll get closer and closer to opening it. Do I keep the box near me? Maybe I should keep the box actually near me to show it off from time to time. I feel like that encourages people. I think it's in my closet. Can you do lists real quick? Okay, so this is for the base set box break. We're opening up an unlimited base set box break for the first time on this channel. Might be the only time as well. And you can get on this list and be part of that. It's going to be very cool. Here is our Ultra Prism box break. It's just started. People are not jumping in there. Maybe we should do a different box. Is it not popular? Here's PSA 10. Actually, I feel like I started this one on a bad week because the whole week was slow. Here's the PSA 10 Gyarados Large. This is actually coming to a close. $50 a spot. But if you don't want to spend $50 to get on there, you can spend $10 and get onto the large sub list. The sub list gives you a chance to get onto this list. The odds are 2 in 10. So for $10, you have a 2 in 10 odds of getting onto this list. So you might get the Gyarados for $10 rather than 50. So this is almost done. This base set sub list, what it does, there's 34 spots, and when they fill up, one person gets a whole base set booster pack, and they enter into the base set box break. So it looks like last time it might have been Michael Schron. I think he might have been the last one to win. So when this fills up, another guy will win, and he'll be added to this list too. Okay. And then the Lake Vacation. Nobody buys this. I should probably take it down. We got 2 guys who bought like a sublist spot for the Lake Vacation. Hey, my man, I'm the editor. I added you on Discord. I'm waiting for your friend request back. My username is blank. Oh, friend request. Sorry, I'm very bad with that kind of stuff. It says here I have 134 friend requests. What did you say your name was? FDR? It doesn't say there's an FDR. Am I looking at it wrong? GG. I don't see an FTR. Wait, oh, under pending. Under pending, probably. Oh, there you are, okay. All right, now we're besties. Cool. So Devin Morales is done. Sereno Villarreal says, sorry for the lag, been sick. Put this toward my SLAB-AWAY. You got it, Sereno. Wow. All SLAB-AWAY orders. You know, it's interesting. We're getting all these payments on a Monday rather than a Sunday. So interesting. Okay, Mr. Sereno. Maybe because people view it as almost like a bill, and maybe they don't want to pay bills on the weekend. Minus 25. You have 147. 147.5. All right. Let's see who's next. Not a terribly long line today. Here's Zachary Stekskowski, 1 spot in each slab break. Zachary Stekskowski. How many spots in the pack break? Yeah, the pack break is pretty close, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 people in that pack break. They were filling it up last night, but it just didn't finish. Here you go, Zach. You have such a long name. I say Zach Stex, because I know who you are. How much is the lake house weekend? Oh, it's not for a weekend. You get it for 7 days. So you get it for a whole week, and I give you $200 of cash for your gas or airplane tickets if you do airplane. But you'll probably want to just drive in. I think you'd want to drive in. So it could be a bit of a journey if you live far away from Missouri. If you fly in, you'll fly into Springfield, Missouri, which is south of us, and then you have to rent a car and come up north. So it's not 100% free, right? Because you're going to have to spend some money on transportation. But the lake house, you get that, you get the lake, and I'll come hang out with you and say hi and everything. We'll have dinner together or something. We are. Does it say 100 or a 10? Does what say what? So here is another spot in the Magby. You got it, Mr. Zach. Okay. He's moving a little bit. I used to live in Springfield, Missouri during school. Yeah, I've been to Springfield one time with my dad. He was on business there. David Fuller says he'll jump into the Charizard slab break. That's a popular break. That one's going to finish. My job with the slab breaks is just to pick out the most popular card. There we go. And get it out of there. Respond to me after you finish your stream so we can talk about editing, the editing business. Okay. Well, I don't talk a great deal on Discord, but you should reach out and show me what you made. What you want to do is you want to take a moment from the stream or whatever and turn it into a short, and then you want to do some editing on the short. It could be like understanding how to cut through the scene in order to get rid of the junk, understanding calm background music. I like calm background music. Understanding maybe like an intro, sort of like maybe like a fade in intro or something like that, so people know it's my video, and then whatever it is, whatever else. So there's types of edits you can do, like zooms or sound effects, and those are extra edits that just make it more watchable. The goal is to make a video that people click on, they watch it to completion, and then they are recommended the next video. So that's the goal. So you're trying to reach a certain level of quality that it's like, yeah, we'll post that. And so I want to see you make something, and if you make something good, then I'll go get it posted, and then you can make the next thing. It's just like that. So edit it as if I was really going to post it. And if it's not good enough, I'll tell you what's wrong with it, and then you can try to fix it. Okay, and if you stick it out on that, you might reach a point where it's like, yep, we're definitely posting this now. And that's when you and I start working together. So it's like that. You know, I don't need a resume. I don't need anything like that. I don't care who you are, where you're from. You could be from halfway across the world. I don't care. But you just need to make something that's watchable. And that could be tricky. Editors, they have to have like a technical understanding of their software. But more importantly, they have to understand, what do people want to watch? What do people click on and watch to completion? So that's a big part of it. Okay, so we have Jonathan Sylvester. He wants 3 Disney packs. What's up, Jonathan? We're about ready to crack into a new case of Disney already. All they got to do is slap a thing of Subway Surfer gameplay under it. What are you talking about? But you know, I like to hear new ideas. So you can bring your new ideas to the editing. You can try to make, like, you don't have to imitate exactly the style that Mike's side does. You can try to do your own thing and tell me, hey, this is even, people will enjoy this because it's a bit different. You know, I want to see some new ideas. Or I want to hear about maybe like long form content that you think you could make, stuff like that. You know, I want to hear some of your ideas and get a sense of, you know, how skilled are you at this? Because if you come to me and you say, all right, I'm ready to edit the video, all you have to do is come up with the audio file for it. All you have to do is tell me exactly what to edit. All you have to do is post it for me and add all the catchy title. You know, if I end up having to do most of the work, that's where we don't get along very well, because what I'm looking is for somebody who's so good at it, I can just send them off to work and we don't even talk to each other afterwards. Like, you just know what to do and you just take care of it. And that's my relationship with Mike's side. I don't have to tell Mike's side, hey, this is a good video, go make it. He just goes and he makes it because he knows it's a good video, right? So that's what we're looking for. Here we are. Jonathan Sylvester, Mr. Jonathan. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. Let's talk politics, says Mike Bike. The Democrats. Brr, the Republicans. Ah, darn it. Feel good? Is that what you wanted? Here's Calvin Feldman. Please ship. I have 2 slabs. Please get John a $5 tip to me to take care of the Moonbryon. Okay, so we're going to say John has a $5 tip. Mike's Side's talented. He does a good job. All right, John has a $5 tip. Let's talk about aliens. Nah, they're all fake. There's no aliens. There's no aliens. What are you talking about? Okay, Calvin, let's find your bag. I suspect you're here, actually. Did you all talk about the Poke theft already? People are going wild over the Pokemon theft. Yeah, we already talked about it. People love hearing about that subject. It was pretty crazy to see, huh? Calvin Feldman, give me an idea. Did you have a bag? I have 2 slabs. Maybe Calvin just has 2 slabs. Ah, okay, no bag. So we're shipping you for the first time, maybe. Let me go and log in. He said no bag. You should have someone edit the videos and put everyone's pack opening and cut out the conversation instead of time in the description. That'd be interesting. See, that's like an idea, right? And the question is, what idea will perform the very best when we actually review everything, right? Like, let's say we could make every single video there is to make. Well, what video will perform the very, very best if we use that idea right now? My address is correct. Okay, thank you. Grab your email. You know, I'm not coughing right now. I'm not coughing, but I feel a slight itch in the back of my throat. But I am not coughing, am I? I haven't coughed one time. This is the beginning of the day. And if you think about it, the nighttime stream's at the end of the day. There we go. So maybe by the end of the day, my voice is tired. Who knows? Oh, I remember. You're the guy who pulled the Umbreon from the last break. Thanks, Mr. Much Love. It's hilarious all individuals in the theft sold in bulk not thinking it would raise red flags. Yeah? Yeah, that's an interesting thing. It's like they're not very smart or something. Edson Segura. It's Mr. Segura. I know I'm late for payments. I encountered a hardship this past February, actually, and I just recently recovered. Thank you for your hard work. By the way, this is for SLAB-AWAY. Mr. Edson Segura, I'm very sorry about your hardship. I'm glad that it sounds like you're recovering from it. We all have hardships, and if you guys ever have a hardship with your SLAB-AWAY, the best thing to do is to simply reach out. Whenever it happens, just reach out and be like, hey, this thing popped up. Can I take an extra month or two? And believe it or not, I will probably give you that extra month if some real issue pops up. So this is going to say 1,500. All right. And by the way, if you ever need to, you can extend it into a year-long SLAB-AWAY, Edson. Did you know that? So we can just take $25 off of what you've already put down on the slab, and we can apply that to turning it into a year-long SLAB-AWAY. It just costs $25 to turn it into a year-long. But if you don't think you want to, let's say, waste that $25 extending the time period, then you just apply that straight to the card then, right? But yeah, but that's an option, and I don't think everyone is aware of it. You can always turn your card into a year-long SLAB-AWAY for an additional $25. So this is for Mr. Mike's Side. Here you go, Mike's Side. It's a good one, isn't it, Mike's Side? Are you going to open packs or just talk the whole time? Oh, we've been opening packs, but I was working on his SLAB-AWAY, so I was doing work in the background. We just chilling, Mike Jones. Yeah, whenever I work on a SLAB-AWAY, I have to do that in Discord. Okay, so it's not pack opening, but I'm handling, like, that order was a $200 order. It was not a small order. You guys just don't see it because it's on the Discord channel. Maybe it would be fun if you could actually watch me updating it. The lady that got punched at Target thinks she's special. He name was Karen. What? I think I heard someone call her Karaniqua. I thought that was kind of funny. Here we go. Nidorino. I'm just going to give this a guess price. I'm guessing that the price is about 40. Now, how about this guy? This Ninetales. Ninetales is cheap. Oh, this is a good one, guys. Just $35 for this Ninetales. Not bad. He was like, yeah, I punched her. Oh my God. We have James Wolf. Please ship my bag. P.S. I already paid for shipping on March 27th. What? But then that would mean you're paying twice. So if you already paid, please ship my bag. Okay, James, let's look this up, James. If you already paid for shipping, then you shouldn't have to pay twice. Maybe you just want to make sure it definitely goes out. Jack Yeoman, Jacob, Jake, James, Jacob. Okay, not in here. Maybe up top. James Wolf, huh? Ah, here he is. Right here. Here we are. All right, and print. Yeah, we do a lot more than just open packs, I guess. Like, for example, we're getting James his shipping. There we go. Imagine there were two of us running this stream, and when I'm doing some kind of, like, administrative service, I could just point you to the other person, and you could watch them open packs. That'd be cool. Then you would never have to feel bored in that way, I suppose. There we go. Very good. Caleb Ibarra says, Express grade the Borreload Dragon Starlight Rare. Very excited for this. Look at that. I love having the opportunity to grade cards that are actually pretty rare. So I want to thank you for that, Mr. Caleb. I missed the Streamlabs sub sound effect. Do you? Maybe we should do a new sound effect, but I want it to be I want it to be something more relevant. Cheese says sneaker. You got it, man. I missed the Shuckle appearing when we see new members. Bid oof. That was a long time ago, huh? Is there any Dragonites? Says Rubbish. I can't think of any Dragonites off the back of my mind, back of my head. Something. Whoa! All right, you got a nice card here, Mr. Cheese. So this is the Naked Girls in the bathhouse. They use little clouds to make it more appropriate. And that is the textured version of that card. So that's the rare version of the card. There you go. That's a gradable card, Mr. Cheese. I just received $32 of Bitcoin. Who sent that? Okay, so Cheese. Is that going to be Mr. Hagai? He's the one guy sending me crypto these days. Ooh, there we go. Actually, there is a cough. Streaming causes me to cough. You know, I was in my family room not coughing at all today, talking to my wife. I told her, man, I sure do cough when I stream, but not when I'm out here hanging with you. This is a silly question. How did WEISS get the clearance? Did they pay out the wazoo to be able to print such high IP characters? Yeah, that's my guess. My guess is they paid a lot of money for those characters. No notifications, Angry Tar. I sent for a spot, jump in. Here's Jennifer Yap. Jennifer, what are you doing? Jennifer says she'll take the Diglett. And 4 Resurgence. Oh my god. All right. She even had a winky face in the message. All right, there you are. And the Resurgence. Slow, bruh. That's right. Here we go. Well, we are nearly out of Resurgence. You think I ought to restock it? Maybe I will. Disney has a branch in Japan. They probably wanted this. That's why we will not get an English version. There we go. I want that Steamboat Willie. Here's August. Wow. Cloud of Boobies. Okay. Therian. Oh, Lightning in a cute dress. There's a Tifa. Okay, you got your two ladies. Oh, there's another Lightning. And Ultimecia. So that's the end of that box. And then we have another box that's already opened. I don't know how many packs are left in it. And then I think we're all out of these. Chance of pulling Steamboat are so small. You might pull it, though. He's out there somewhere. I'd love it if we pulled it. That would be a great clip for this live stream. All right, here we are. Oh, yeah, we got something new in the mail. I forgot to show it off. You guys want to see it? So, somebody told me about these, and so I just bought some. Give me a second. I don't even know what to price them at. Let me go grab them. Whoa, 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 whoa. So I just bought a little bit of this as an experiment. But it's these here Narutos. Huh. So they're cheaper though than the ones I have. The ones I have are like super old vintage ones. I think these are more modernly printed. All right. What are those? Okay, let's see what's next. Jeremy Patterson says, put me in the mini break. That's for Jeremy. Time to go, says Rand. What? On for another 10 minutes. I'm watching the stream right now. It's Michael Dice. Here it is, Mr. Michael Dice. All right, we're going to open these. These are Michael Dice's 10 Azure Lanes. Dice, is this your first order with me? Here we are. Get a little snip in. Where's Jen's Pokeball? Shadow Realm Jen. It's fake Jen. I don't know. There we go. That's not the real Jen. The real Jen has a Pokeball. Roll the dice. If this is your first order, you get a little free slab. Let's see what you're going to get. Just random. I don't really pick one out. So it says Michael Dice. Okay. You got a lovely Crobat. All right. Not terribly expensive, right? It's just a fun thing. Let's see what you got. There we are. There we are. Whenever you get that Crobat, you can see Cardconomist grading. So I think that's a smart thing for me to do. It's kind of like a form of advertising even. I thought you were saying Michael dies. Well, we all die. But Michael Dice is very much alive and he's on vacation. And we're opening his cards right now. He's opening 10 packs of Azure Lane. I eat because I'm unhappy. I'm unhappy because I eat. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Girl in a shopping cart. It's not really a sexy one, but it's not a bad one either, I'd say. All right. Very lovely. What do we got here? Oh, you got another one, I think. There you go. That's a sexy one. So this is like a girl in a bunny suit outfit. And she is wearing darker clothing. Boy, those tights are kind of sexy. I'll tell my wife she needs to get sexy tights. Here we are. Let's see. Uh-huh. That is inevitable. Yay. Uh-huh. So, oops. 2 full arts and 10 packs would not be bad. Let's see if you got a chance for one more, though. It's a holographic card. Here's a holographic card. Mister, I'm taking someone out. You choose. Jen or Mike? Well, I have a way to settle it so that I don't have to choose. Put this over here. Heads, it's Mike. Ah, it's Mike's side. Take these nuts out, Rand. There we go. Very nice. So, yeah, 10 packs, and you got 2 hits. That's not bad. It's about 1 every 5 packs. Michael Dice, and you got your new slab. And we're going to create a bag for you. Thanks! You have to choose. Yeah, he doesn't want me to choose randomly. Well, that's the thing. I don't have any reason to mute Mike, and I don't have any reason to mute Jen. So, honestly, it could be either one. Does not make a difference to me. There we go. All right. It was Mike. Take him out. Oh, that was for Mike. Okay, you got it, man. That's it, Mike. Snap! You've been Thanos snapped out of existence. There we go. Oops, I dropped the soap, says these nuts. Quick, get him! What? Arturo says he'll jump into the cheap slab break. You got it, Mr. Arturo. Well, this has been a busy daytime stream. Calvin Feldman, I can't help myself. Can I get a spot in the cheap slab break and Charizard slab break? So we call this the mini break. There's always a mini break, even if you don't know what it is. You know there's one running. So for $5, you can have a chance at a little slab. Who was the BTC for, by the way? There we go. I made it, says Dalbu. Jumping in there. I don't even know who you are, says Rand. Is this guy bothering you? One Chinese V-Star. Every once in a while, we sell a Chinese V-Star. I bought a case of Chinese V-Star because I wasn't sure if it would have any popularity. I can confidently tell you today, they are not very popular. They don't get open all too much. Ooh, let me have another sip of this. I like them. I don't care what anyone else says. Okay. Here's Suicune. Alright, you got Chinese Suicune. You can see the letters are very different. Also, look at the back of the card. It looks like an English card. Isn't that interesting? Very interesting. They said the back of your cards can't look like our cards. You can't have the Japanese back. Yours has to look like the Americans. Ooh. Abraham Rios says 2 Hollow Live. You drinking tea? I'm having some tea. There we go. Abraham Rios. Pulling. Oh. Holographic Girl and Squirrel Girl. And a holographic Cat Girl. Am I noticing less coughing? Well, I'm noticing that we're not coughing in the daytime. That's what I'm noticing. And that's when I recorded that 50-minute long video too. So if it was a vocal cord issue, then maybe you would more likely see coughing at night, because by then my vocal cords are tired. You know what I mean? Okay, Abraham Rios. There we go. Marco Zuniga, did John give you the vendor giveaway Pikachu I won so I could trade it for store credit? Marco Zuniga. I don't think he did. I have not received that, no. The vendor giveaway. I probably told him to? Did you tell him to, or did I tell him to? Alright, so let's take a quick look at this. Victor Neves, 1 Crown Zenith. Mr. Victor. Z-Dogs is sad. I'm sorry, Z-Dogs. Watch it continue to slowly get better, and then you will never know what caused it. I'm off to get groceries. That's the only acceptable outcome, is for it to continuously get better. If it gets worse, I have to see a doctor. And then the doctor's going to tell me something's wrong. I really don't want that. Doctor's going to tell me I'm suffering from something. You are suffering from being too unhealthy. We're going to have to operate. Let's see. Since the HEPA filter air working. I don't know if that has helped, because it had been running for a while. And boy, it didn't stop me from coughing last night, did it? I was coughing a storm up. I was just, every 5 minutes, I had to mute and cough. So last night I was coughing very badly. It was almost like it had not gotten better at all. But I seem to be fine right now. What does that tell you? Very interesting. This is just the morning after. There has to be a morning after. Okay, I will put this over here for now. Oh, somebody mentioned that they were in Spain and that they had sent me some Bitcoin. I bet it's that guy. This is pretty music. Nath Rayner says, 1 for the Zard break. You got it, Nath Rayner. That Zard break is going to end so soon. If it doesn't end tonight, I will be surprised. Miguel went to cry in the corner. Have you changed the 1970s bathroom carpet? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 6 spots away from starting the Charizard break. 1 Top Series 2. Okay, Top Series 2. And that is the end of this Top Series 2 box. This is the last pack in the box. Can you believe it? After all this time together. After all this time together, you break up with me? Mike says, the longest 5 minutes of my life. Is it sad being muted? Like, is it actually annoying? I bet for some people that really had something they wanted to say, it's kind of annoying. They're like, oh my god. A Cedra. Get that sticky stuff out of here. Okay, but you know, if the next box is really good, it's going to cost more. Sometimes sticky's better. Don't do it. Don't try to bring your son back from the dead. Sometimes dead is better. That's from South Park. We have South Park booster packs, by the way. Did you guys know that? Nah, sticky bad. It's not so bad. Look, he got a rainbow sticky card. If this had been a Rainbow Gengar, that would actually be pretty good, because he didn't really pay much for it. Look at that. It's pretty clean, actually. I've seen worse than that, for sure. Here is Ride on These Nuts. Tangle, will never be a 10. Well, yeah, but even if you get, like, a perfect box of tops, like, I've got a perfect Tops Series 1 box, and it's still, like, impossible to get a 10. It's just really hard to get 10s on these, no matter what. But yeah, I see what you're saying. You want to think that you have a chance of a 10. So I get that. Well, we'll see what the next box is like. Probably going to be the hot box. Nath Rayner. My brain's saying something about you. Like, oh yeah, that guy had a lot of stuff or something. Nath Rayner. What is this? Some empty labels? Toss that over there. You got a bag, Mr. Nath? Oh, there he is. He does have a lot. Okay. Here he is. I have a box. My brain was correct. It was warning me that you had a lot. So, what this means is we probably ought to open a new box of Topps Series 2. Break them, John. What? I will buy one of the new boxes to judge the quality. Well, don't do that right away, because the price of the new box will probably not be the same price as the price of the old box, unless they're basically the same. So it looks like we are low on Topps Series 2. We have lots of Topps the Movie boxes saved up, though. I like that. Give me a minute. Huh, so these are getting a lot more expensive, I think. Hold on, let me check the sold ones too. There's only one available, and it's like a lot more expensive than it used to be. So that's exactly what happens, by the way, guys. So eventually the market runs out of them, and then they go up in price. All right. There's 33 people watching it, and there's one of them left, and it's way more expensive than it used to be. When will you start selling your personal collection? Well, you know, my personal collection's always shifting about, but I really don't plan on selling my entire collection ever. I'm just going to hold on to it till I'm an old man. But I decided I should probably liquidate a chunk of my personal collection, not a whole lot of it, but a chunk of it, because I want to move some of that money into like stocks or something that's a bit safer in case a tornado barrels through and takes all my livelihood away. You know what I mean? So I feel like Pokemon cards can be set on fire or burned, or they can be lost in a flooding or a tornado. But if you just have money sitting in an electronic account like a stock market, it's safe in a different way. And so I was talking about that in that video, because what I'm really talking about is diversifying, right? And right now, my wealth is not very well diversified. I got 2 homes, so that's kind of diverse. And then I got just a ton of Pokemon cards. Here we are. So I'm certainly not low on Pokemon cards. This is a really nice box. I hate that we're opening this, actually. What a really lovely box. Look at the square corners on this. So brace yourself, because this might be a lot more expensive than the last one. There we go. It says collector's edition on it. Everyone's making a run on the TCC Bank. What are you talking about? 80% Pokies, 5% stonks, 5% crypto. I don't know about crypto. Probably won't ever own a lot of that. Ooh, yeah, this is going to cost way more. Oh, let's go great. Those feel like they're not very sticky at all. But we have not tested one, so I feel like maybe I should open one to test it. Wish me luck, everybody. I hope I pull the Charizard, and then all you can cry about it. Or the Gengar. Oh, I got a Ghastly, I think. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Oh, I got a sticker card, though. So how does this work? Will a sticker card come apart nicely, or will it be mean to me? Ah, we can confirm that it is a rainbow foil box. Now look at that. Did you see how much nicer that peeled than normal? So this box is considerably less sticky, but look at the outcome of it. It's still got these wisps here, and some glue came off. So that is just the standard sticky Topps pack, man. Like, you can't escape it, basically. Okay, we got this very interesting Polygraph. I don't even know if they should be graded. I might be better off just selling them to somebody who likes a folder. Do another pack. No, that's okay. Just one pack. I took out one of the stickers for you guys. That's actually a bonus, so the box is hotter now as a result. Because you don't want to be the guy who pulls the sticker, because those stickers always ruin the holo. So I've helped you guys out with that pack. Now I need to make some money on this box. Let's see. Tangela. Team Rocket Cassidy, Onyx, very cool cards. You saw that the common and commons there don't really stick at all. Did you see that? Those peel apart quite easily. Okay. It's a horrible box. Sell at half price. Yeah. No, this box is clearly a bit nicer. I didn't give a very good example because mine was a sticker pack. But you can tell this is a nicer rainbow box. Definitely nicer than the last one. The last one, you couldn't even bend the pack. It was so stuck. Which it was really interesting because some of the holographic cards were still coming out really nicely. Okay, let me get a realistic price on it, though. So according to this, the price should be $71. We're going to go with the lower price than that. It's going to be $60 a pack. We're stop at 60. So it's a whole $10 lower than what it should have been. Okay. And I won't rate the pack until we open one or two more of them. There we go. Topps first movie is considered a good pack, and those are sold at $69 a piece. Seems that I won't be restocking Series 2 because it's gotten so much more expensive than it used to be. And we'll place this over here. Well, if I do restock it, I'm just going to have to charge more. Okay, cool. Isaac Lopez, one spot on the mini break. Isaac Lopez. Guys, we have been going for an hour and 20 minutes. I think it's time to wrap it up. It is 5:47, so I'd like to wrap it up, guys. Here you go, Isaac. Can you get a box for $500? Definitely not. Tyler Balbo says Topps first movie Pokey and Charizard slab spot. You got it, man. Yeah, like maybe 2 years ago you could get them for $500 a piece. That's a very low price. Charizard slab spot. 2 years ago they were going for that much, maybe. No, mister, you're all you have. Don't leave us. Okay, so this will say Tyler Balbo. All right. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm probably not. Okay, let's find out what's in your pack. You ready? Now, these have a premium price on them because they're in such great condition. Ah, there it is. Your holo. Look at that. Look how clean this holo comes out. It simply fell away from the other card. It's like near perfect. And even with that, that doesn't guarantee you'll get a 10. Isn't that funny? Still tough to get 10s. You got this excellent Blastoise. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, it's funny because many of these will still come out 9. That's how tough it is to get 10s. Here's your Bulbasaur. So you got Blastoise and Bulbasaur in your round. How long does it usually take to ship out cards? Well, if you ordered shipping over the weekend, John doesn't return till Monday. And so it's possible for your cards to be picked up on Tuesday. So in a worst case scenario, you order shipping on Friday. You have to wait Sunday and Saturday for John to come back. And then on Monday, he gets it shipped. But let's say the post office picked up real early and John missed them. So then the post office doesn't pick it up till the next day, which would be Tuesday. So just for the post office to pick it up, you start on Friday and it doesn't get picked up till Tuesday. And then it would be delivered maybe by that Friday or maybe by that Saturday, or maybe the next week, Monday. So, you know, there's worst case scenarios. Here we are. Maybe you could be offered the ability to upgrade your shipping for about $5, or we could do super fast shipping. Well, no, because that still wouldn't help, because it's more about the issue of there is no shipping on the weekends, right? So if you're in the Friday stream ordering a round of shipping, it doesn't really matter. It's not going to ship out till Monday. Would you grade that, Ash? I definitely would. Yeah, I'd grade all the cards, especially the holos that come out of these movie packs, because you might have a chance at a 10. Even if it's not 10, I think the 9 will help you. The 9 will help you break even on the cost of the grading, I think, anyways. See what I'm saying? It's when a card goes down to about 8, that's when you really start to question, maybe I'm better off selling this as a raw card. Are you taking orders? At the moment, we are wrapping up. Mr. Antonio says SLAB-AWAY. Antonio what? Suevas. You have a 9.5 Poker Gengar, and you're paying $25 toward it, which is the same as $41. .5. There you go. Here's Daniel Corona. Last test, another tops. Okay, you got it. Very cool. So let's find out how good these packs are. You ready? Daniel Corona. He wants to know a little more about these tops packs. Now, based on the next pack or two that we open, the price could go up, but it could also go down. There we are. It's not bad. I don't think this one's going to get a 10. I see a wisp there. So this pack, maybe it has a lot of wisps in it. I'm not sure. But that wisp will stop it from getting a 10. Otherwise, did you see how it peeled? It peeled very nicely. I'm not seeing peel residue on it. So that's a good sign. Now you just need one to come out that doesn't have wisps on it. Edges are bad. He says, pretty bad. Well, I would say that's probably about an 8. There we are. If you sent this into CGC right now, they'll give you like an 8 for that. I know because I've sent a lot of these to CGC now. You just got 2 Marowaks in a row. Did you guys see that? Wow. And obviously it's a tamper-free pack. Nobody's touched it before. It's just possible for that to happen. Isn't that weird? Computers did all this, and I don't know how that works out. Double Marowak. The bottom is rough. Yeah, I agree. The bottom does look a little rough. I still think that would probably get around an 8. Here we are. You can send it off. Maybe it gets a 7. Day stream for the win today. It was a busy day stream, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a bit of a busy day time stream. All right, there we go, Mr. Daniel Corona. Daniel, you got these square cut cards, and you got a lot of cards, so I think it's about time to move you into a box. Do I not have a box? Oh, that's sad. I figured I would have a box. Let me go grab one. Oh, they're right here. No coughing in the daytime stream, basically. Did you guys notice that? No coughing in the daytime stream. Weird. If the room was dirty and full of poisonous mold air, wouldn't I cough in the daytime? Once again, makes me wonder if it is a vocal cord issue. Okay, this is going to be Daniel Corona. There we go. Give me a second. Just got a message from the tax guy. All right, give me a minute. So, we're gonna grab this bag. I got an important message from my accountant and tax person. We're having a conversation. Wait, is this all hollows? No. Set this here. You still got Phantom Forces packs? I think I have one Phantom Forces pack that never got opened, and it's for sale for $70. It's colder at night, more coughs. Here we are. Actually, it's pretty cold in this room right now. We have great air conditioning going on. It's estimated taxes time. All right, Daniel Corona. We're gonna place you somewhere. I don't know where we could place you. There's literally no more room. Oh wait, we can put you here. Here we are. Because some other boxes got sold off. Very good. Or shipped off. Peter Waddington says he'll take 2XY evolutions. Hey, it's Peter Waddington. We haven't seen Peter Waddington in a while. All right, he wants 2XY evolutions. I think this is the last order of the day, guys. Dugong, Hitmonchan. Look at that. Dugong and Hitmonchan. There we go. All right, and Ghastly. Whoa. All right, lovely. That's for Peter Waddington, picking up a Ghastly, huh? Let's see, Paul, Parker, Peter. That's it? Here it is. Oh, Hitmonchan, why couldn't you have been a Charizard? Thank you very much. You keep all the common and commons now when you open up the evolutions packs. Mr. Peter. Lovely. And we'll place this back over here. Okay, guys, I believe that's the end. Yep, we're all done. I had a nice time, guys. I'll see you tonight for the nighttime stream.